Hello friends, I'm Colonel Failure, and you are watching Rogue State Revolution, a game that is going to launch at some point in early 2021, but the devs have been very nice and given me a little bit of early access, so I can give it a poke and potentially poke your interest at the same time. There's a lot of poke going on there. I've played through a couple of hours of this, so I've got a vague feel for it so far. So we won't go with the tutorial here. We'll go straight into some business. Now, when you're setting up here, hold on a moment. There you go. You get all the options. I'll have the storyline. Thank you. I'll have the news updates. I won't bother with the subtitles. No. I want immersion, isn't it? Right, there we go. It can get quite in depth. It is not. It is not easy. There you go. I'm going to tell you that for nothing. It is absolutely not easy. I'm going to drop this by one setting, and I'm going to drop anything else. Yeah, we'll drop the budget down and make it a little bit easier as well, because otherwise this is not going to last very long. Right, off we trundle. So the first thing we need to do is appoint ourselves some ministers here. We've got development and defence and finance and resources and citizenship and foreign affairs and justice. And here are our runners and riders. Now these are your these two chaps at the top here. Are the tutorial folk who give you some pointers as to what might be advisable, but we're not interested in them except for what they have to say about these chaps. So here's Aziz El Kamali, and he's a liberal and he's a bit secular. He's quite frugal with a good track record of fiscal responsibility. Yeah, I can count on him to run a tight ship. He's frugal, right? Which means that, you know, I mean, if I could hover over frugal at the same time, I'd be able to tell you what that meant. Okay, fine. Meanwhile, my political advisor there, that's the military guy on the left, and my political advisor on the right. He's a cunning manipulator, so I've got to be careful where I stick him. Let's not. Although construction of buildings for him is cheaper. Yeah. Next up, you've got Noor Al-Hadi, who is pious, and the minister will start with 3 favour points, which is nice, but also tactless, and the loyalty of all other ministers will drop by 1% every third turn. So trouble, but helpful. Right, next you've got Nadar Adad. Now, the reason I'm reading these out is these are fixed. These are the ones you do get to choose from the get-go. He's inspiring. Civilian units specific to his department get free upgrade. Yeah, but he could die at any point. Handy. Adnan Bilal is resourceful, which gives me extra options for events on his ministry, but he's a moron. Right, okay, he can go work in justice. There you go, that's my justice minister sorted. Right, Kareem Suleiman is popular, nice, and selfish, less nice. Then you've got Madia Nazir, and she's a philanthropist and an addict. Okay, so she might go missing from time to time. You can be my citizenship minister. There you go. And then you've got Tariq Badour, who is just basically a maverick. Yeah, whatever position I put him in, the ethnic Karifi sends a strong message to the people. It's a time of unity, not division. He can look after the finances. I like a maverick. Whatchamacallit? Yeah, finance minister. You can have defence, son. Oh, that's all I'm allowed to start with. Okay, fine. We'll go with it. Right, here's my country. Now, as much as there is, you know, animation going on and all of that kind of business, this is a turn-based game. I get 4 actions each turn, and this is my whole country. Right? These are the different provinces within the country. They all have various different means. Now, because we've just emerged from a civil war, I've also got the United Nations with some food camps going on to keep everybody fed, which is super. Except for the fact that it makes them all miserable and it undermines my power. And I don't want my power undermining, because that's a bad thing. Right, Saba has got a bit of a problem as far as healthcare is concerned. Anybody else having problems? We've got a little bit of a food shortage, well, throughout, fundamentally. The UN are doing their best. Bless their cotton sock. I'm going to kick them out as quickly as possible. So we'll go into Saba to start with. Where's... there we go. Here's the city of Ghanaimen. Right. And then we'll build something useful for them. So going into construction, you've got all the options that are possibly available to you. And we'll go here with a hospital, which is flipping expensive. That's going to use 50 billion out of my my economy. I've got 489 billion to start with. And you go, oh, okay, that's not so bad. You're going to go, yeah, it might sound like it's not so bad, but it is. But it is going to improve the well-being of the Ghanaimen people, which is a good plan. So we'll get that slapped up there. That's good. And as you can see, I've now got 3 actions left. Now, the other things that you can do, you can build roads, you can build other useful bits and pieces. Here, meanwhile, is this is where my power plants, they're going to need oil suppliers. Yeah. As luck would have it, there's an oil supplier. So if I build a road, beg your pardon, between those two, I can start actually putting into place a little bit of extra power, which is, you know, it's not a terrible plan. And then go on out to there. That's it. Do it that way, right? And then we'll run that down to there. Okay, and then we can upgrade those roads if we want them to go a little bit faster, and we probably do. Although having a road that bypasses around the outside, no, never mind. Okay, no, that's all right. No, that's fine. Let's upgrade that one though, right? And then we'll keep that one as is. Couple of villages. They're not going to be thrilled about having an oil well right next door, but that's okay. Now, that's the only oil that I've got at the moment. I have to go and find the rest of it by spawning a dude to go look for it. And that's a very, very time-intensive operation. Instead, I think we will target trying to improve the mood of one of my territories by booting the UN out and providing our own food. I know it's a rough job, but someone's got to do it. Now, Banifa here, that's my capital district that we've got going on there. So they're gonna hold on to discipline a little bit longer. I think we go for Rumai, where we've got this nice wet bit available, and we'll go some agricultural fields. Yeah, we'll stick one in here. Good times. Yeah, that's solid. It needs a road connection. That's all right. That's a thing that I can do. Yeah, just build roads, please. And then just stick that in there. There you go. So, right. So there we go. We're providing a little bit of food. That will help out no end. I've probably got enough food production to be getting on with, but we're not done yet. I've got 1 action remaining. Tempting to build another field, though it might be. We can now go and get our ministers actually working on something. So here's Tariq, and he's my my finance minister. At the end of each year, you get to appoint another minister. So if someone dies or they leg it or anything else, you can boot them and get a fresh person in. Meanwhile, we can research these to figure out a little bit more benefit for the country overall. Now, as with a game like Democracy, this also includes exactly how this will affect your population and their mood, and that's less than ideal. Now, I'm going to need to be bringing in some money pretty flipping quickly, so I'm going to stick offshore banking on. Yeah, start working on that, son. There you go. It's going to take him a little while. Let's go across to Medea here and see what she's got available for us. She can meet with a lobbyist, exchange 1 favour for 120 billion whatnots. Tempting. I'm not entirely sure what my currency is. I'm going to call them whatnots just for the time being. Citizenship tests. No, no, we want immigrants. We're going to need more people. But we want legal immigrants. That's the thing. Air security, no. Work visas. Yes. I don't know. See, as much as I played a bit of this, I haven't played much. I got a couple of hours, and it went very poorly. One country, two nations. No, we want unity rather than anything else. There you go. Identity cards. Yes, let's work on that. Yeah, everybody wants it. No. You can forget liberty. I'm all about trying to keep the country from tearing itself apart at the moment. Right, let's go here. This is my defence minister here. Yeah, we could go. We could go and have a bit of a lobbyist action, but I'm less interested in that. Ooh, ground-based lasers. Sounds quite nice. They're designed to shoot down meteors. Not so bothered. Now, veterans benefits is very good, but I haven't got any military units at the moment. I haven't built an army base, you see, so that's probably less of a good plan. Let's go for a bit of psychological warfare. Yep, there you go. Start working on that, and then the moron here in charge of justice. We could do some decriminalisation. That's not going to make the Conservatives happy. And what I can tell you for nothing is you don't want your Conservatives too unhappy. We've got rubbish policing at the moment. I think we go with... Yeah, you see, look, it gets a little bit more... I think we'll improve our rule of law there, because that's the thing that the internationals tend to like. Right, okay, that'll do for the first turn. Trot on. All right, Yusuf is in my inbox. Excellency. Yes, that's me. Just received an anonymous letter from a disgruntled employee at the Ministry of Defence threatening to share a large positive, sensitive state information with the press if their demands are not met. Oh, okay. What do they want? The full extent of what information they trace is unsure. Okay. For 50 billion bucks, they won't do it. No, we don't. We're very, very confident in our own abilities to remain alive. Now, this is the point at which the game loses me a little bit, is that one of the next door neighbours is Chickenistan, and it's run by a chicken. Everything else is largely realistic, apart from the chickens, which I don't get it. Anyway, what do you want? At the moment, we could let's propose some free trade, which I don't have yet. Okay, well, I should work on that. Let's set immigrant quotas. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Number of them to organise. Let's try it. Let's give this a go. And then he's done what he's done there. Yeah. The other neighbours, they're all sensible, apart from the chicken, which I don't fully understand why that's included for a game that is actually quite sensible throughout. But hey ho, there it is. Right, now then, we've got some extra food coming in. And if we zoom out a little bit, you can see we've now got 4 food happening there. We've got 5 in there, 3 down there. But you've got a UN camp. So more farms is going to be a good thing. Agricultural field for you. Yes. Go. There you go. Right, now that should be sufficient that I can now go over to the UN here and go, oi, sling your hook. There you go. Yeah, no, get shot. That's it. Yeah, we don't want you. And that will help my my influence. So we've got. I'll show you some more buttons, shall I? So this is the cash, obviously. This is the amount of intelligence being generated, and that's my current power generation. So I want to be careful, is the word. We want to make sure we don't go above and beyond on that front. Now, I am going to go and buy a... is this the capital? Is that the capital? I don't think it's the capital. Where's me capital city? It's in the red zone. It's not Chadir. It's not Rastaris. It's not Marak. I don't, maybe, oh, hold on. Oh, yeah, it is. It's here. Right, so I've got to go to the palace, and then I want to train myself a surveyor, which is 25 billion notes. I'm not entirely certain this is billion, you see. Either way, we want a surveyor. Now, the other thing you can train here, you've got a facilities inspector. Your buildings, they run down in terms of effectiveness over time, and having an inspector swing by ensures that all corruption is cleaned up and everything is glorious. Now, this chap will find me useful stuff where there is useful stuff to be found, and you can see the question marks. He's just got to trot out there and give them an investigate. So I think we'll take the quick one over to here, please. Go on. Stroll on. Giant man crosses highway. Yeah. No? Alright, fine. Now, 2 actions remain. I don't... Now, build it while you've got it. I've only got 342 left in the budget. But I'm pretty certain that everything will be groovy. Now, what do we want? A propaganda facility. It's expensive. It is expensive, and it costs 5 a go to keep running, which is not... Yes, you can build a time machine later. Yeah, we could just keep the food coming in and then flog it to our neighbours, which is not the worst idea ever. If we do this, if I build a nuclear power plant, I need uranium, which I don't have. If I find some uranium, then we're golden. No, I'm going to build another field. Let's get to food independence as quickly as possible, and then we'll be a happier nation overall. And if I can stick it in there, I don't even need to build a road. All right, good. Yeah, because then I can boot the UN out. Yes. Now, while you've got the UN present, you do actually have a little bit more international influence. So I'm told. It hasn't really done much for me, I'll be honest. And I'm going to build a nature preserve because it costs nothing to run and it makes people cheery. So let's go for somewhere where I think we might potentially run into problems. In fact, Karik here is at 44% approval, although the purple zone is at 43%. Saba, yes. Okay, I built them a field just now. And a hospital. Oh, come on. You don't honestly need that much. All right, fine, have a nature reserve. Given that you're coastal as well, you might end up being a viable tourist destination later on when, you know, we're no longer acted as though we're some kind of war-torn country. Right. Yusuf, back in the inbox. As threatened, someone at the Ministry of Defence has linked state secrets. Flipping heck. The secrets are largely non-substantive, but substantive, limited to gossip pertaining to Minister Nazir and the burying of some toxic chemicals in a crop field. We let it go. Yeah. Or we don't. So we either lose some environmental quality, which is going to happen anyway, or we lose Minister Nazir's loyalty. And no, I think let's arrest the article's authors and find the newspaper. There we go. We don't give in to terrorism. I'm describing that as terrorism. That's what it is. There you go. Zabel would prove a powerful ally if we improve our relationship with them. All right, that'll be the neighbours. See, so she's now given me a job to do, which means getting on the blower to one of the neighbours. But that'll be good. No, that'll be all right. Right, get over here and find out what's in there. If it's the black gold, we can flog that to our neighbours and potentially make some cash. I can't keep spending at the rate I am doing, otherwise things will be bad. All right, let's get Zabel on the phone. Hey, King Najir, how's it going? You want to congratulate him on my recent election? Well, thanks very much. How would you like some kind of trade kind of deal? They're offering to import up to 20 units of gold bars. No, I don't really have gold bars. They will do processed food, consumer electronics, gold bars and aluminium. Yeah, I've got none of that. No, sorry, that's not a thing we've got. But we can do an immigration deal. There you go. Yep. Yep. No, that's fine. That's all good, man. No. This is a starting point. I'm gonna figure out some better trade deals. I'm hoping my surveyor comes up with something useful under this zone, and then we can exploit that and turn it into profit. Possibly. Right, now, who else hates me at the moment? The purples are... hold on, the greens really think I suck. Oh, no. Alright, let's get them some food. Yeah, there's a lot of that goes on. Agricultural field, yep. There you are. Just slap that in there. Right, that's going to leave me with, what, 3? 3 more actions. Okay, alright, yeah. What else can I build? I'm running out of money. I need something to make some money, which is all the hotel type business will make you a bit of cash, just not very much. Yeah, all right. Let's build them a footy stadium. This leaves me with only 5 power left, though. So it's a small detail, but one well worth considering. There you go. We'll give Payackley their own stadium. In fact, I'm going to put it in there. There you go, lads. That's going to bring in some. That's going to bring in some readies. Now, if we look at the actual readies numbers, which I thought was there, but clearly is not. It's around. It's a button. That's the no. No, it isn't. I thought it was. Yeah. This is all about supply chains. That doesn't help me at the moment. I was pretty sure. I'm expected to lose between 8 and 16 next. Next up, review budget. Here we go. Right, so this is what we're incoming. Industries, foods, brings in some money. Yeah, that's good. Okay. And then income tax, that's good too. We like a bit of income tax, that's fine. But we're spending 13 billion on buildings, and the regional budgets are a bit pricey as well. And that's not what we want. I actually want to increase the regional budgets wherever possible. So if we were to just up the tempo across the board, you don't want to do it to one region and not all of them. Yeah, see, that sets it as quite an uncomfortable amount of money to lose. And arguably, I'd like to crank up education to the max so that we can start with some, some high-impact business there. Subsidies do what now? They help business grow. Yeah, that will make everybody prosperous. All right, let's make everybody prosperous. Let's get healthcare back down again where it was, and we'll invest in some subsidising. It makes the Conservatives unhappy because that's just how they roll. So we'll do a bit of that. Tourism and special events, no, not having it. No, you can forget that, son. We're not in that position yet. No. Also, conservation. Not fussed. So we'll try and offset on these for the moment. That leaves us down 12. Yep, make it so. I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh no, I'm sure that won't bite me in the derriere at any point. Right, what have we got going on here? I can place a 10 billion quid bet that they'll win the next game. Do it. Yeah. No. You better win, or I'm burning your houses down. Good luck! Yeah, right, okay, let's go in the nature reserve. Quite a lot of these have additional things that you can do to them, as it were, to improve their performance. Now, I am making an absolute stack of food right now, so we'll dismantle a little bit more of the United Nations, just to try and keep the positivity of the nation up a little. We don't need you, United Nations. No, we want out. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, I'm sure that'll be fine. Right, I've got one action left. I've got 155 billion in the bank. What's it going to be? What's going to make everybody super happy? Oh, hold on. What about Johnny Surveyor? Have I moved him this turn? I don't think I have I? Let's survey the adjacent tiles. I've found some gold. Now, the thing with gold is That's valuable. Yes. The downside is you've got to refine it and stuff in order to do anything with it. And I'm almost out of power. Which is unhelpful. Right, do you have to do all this on foot? Yes, you do. Go over here, find me some more oil. We're going to need some more oil in order to make our power quota. It's going to take him like 4 turns to get there. Now, we could start mining this. Talk to me of a mine. Yes. Cost 20 billion. Nothing to run. And no power. Cha-ching! Yes, please. All right. Okay. I've got 3 power left. Yeah. Okay. You need a road. Yep. That's fine. I'm going to build one for you. Yeah. Go like that. There you go. Right. And then what else? What else do you want? Missing a road connection to a smelter. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll build you a smelter as well. But I think that's going to wipe out the majority of what little cash I had left. Only 2 power. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. Yeah, let's put the smelter in. Oh, about here. Let's keep that journey distance down. While we're in the desert, of course, it's not really gonna bother me. Gold bars, yeah, or aluminium. Well, I've got gold ore, so we'll do gold, please. Gold. Yeah. Now the destination split between what and what? Some kind of tool tip here would be good. Oh, I see. Luxury goods or consumer electronics. Well, it's very hard to say for sure. What does the trucks do? If clicked, this building will ignore domestic demands from cities and attempt to export its products first. Now, that's a good thing to go for right now while I'm short of cash. But the downside is that I don't actually have any international connections at the moment. You've got to build them. So we'll go for... there's Chikinistan. Now we know Zabul wanted gold bars. This would be something of a relief if this comes off. This would be the first time that I've actually managed to make any money from international exporting. I sold a bit of food when I played before, and that was okay, but it was only okay. It wasn't exactly brilliant. Right, slap that over there. Go through the city. Yeah, that'll do. Right, and then also we'll talk to that and upgrade it as well, please. Expensive, yes, but it's going to make me some dosh. Should we connect to the chickens as well? I'm going to say probably not. Yeah. Okay, what's the price for gold bars right now? In the middle. You would think it would be a little bit higher. But hey, okay, no. Alright, fine. Yeah, no, let's roll forwards, and I'm not even going to use the last whatnot. I'm trying to save some money. Popular social media website based in Basenji, that's the name of our country, has experienced a major data breach. Millions of private and sensitive details about our citizens' lives have gone public. Have the company fined and their executives charged? Yes. Or mine the leaked details for any threat to the state. Or force the company to exclusively run favourable election campaign ads. No, we are all about the rule of law. Yeah, find the company and, yeah, bang them up. Yeah, there we are. Adnan is saying that Axtijan would provide a powerful ally. Okay, good, but you're a moron, so why should I listen to you? Right, now, have I actually got any gold now? Have I? Well, there's gold mines. Yeah, there's smelters. Yes. Now, I wonder if it takes a turn for that to happen. I don't want to produce luxury goods. I'm quite happy to just go flog gold bars to Zabul. Let's get him on the phone. All right, I've got a trade deal for you. You'll buy 20 gold bars a month. Yeah, let's do it. With import agreements. Hold on, export. Oh no. We're offering to export. Oh. They're offering to sell me gold. Oh, yeah. Helps if you read these things properly. I will, however, sell you some food. What if we were to up the tempo a little? No, 30 is the most they want to do. All right, propose it. There you go. Right. Well, it's made us a bit of money anyway. We could... let's hook up the chickens and go talk to them. Do we really want to talk to the chickens? No. No, stuff them. No, we want to eat the chickens. We will instead, however, build a bit of a road, and it looks like we're actually running a bit of a surplus at the moment. We're anticipated going between 4 and 10 next go. All right, well I can get behind that. There you go, plumb that in there. That's it. I'll spend to upgrade it. Once you've upgraded it, it's upgraded. Oh, you didn't upgrade very much. Upgrade this bit. There you go. That's it. That's the ticket. Now, we're down below 100 billion now, and, Karik has only got 35% approval going on, and we're a bit low on food everywhere. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have been flogging it to the neighbours. What's your dilemma? You need to go to a manufacturing plant. I don't. I just make gold bars, mate. Just make them. Make the gold bars. Yeah, just make the gold bars. And then we'll flog those. I want to make sure that that's what's actually happening, though. Process for goods get international export 6. Yeah, that's what we knew about. Have I got to build a flipping process? Have I got to build all of the rest of that gubbins in order to benefit from it? I haven't got the money for that. No, I can tell you that for nothing. Manufacturing plant. Here, 40 billion, yeah, uses 1 power. Well, I'm over my power budget right now. And you're going to go, but you weren't last time. Yeah, because my power is starting to decay because of inefficiency and corruption and what have you. So, as you can see, we're... yes, the oil demand is there. Oh, no, is it working? Destination split into power plants or plastics plants. Take it all to the power plants, please. Yeah. No, domestic only. Thank you. Right. Either way, this is going to have some corruption on the go, and we need to go and get that sorted out. Otherwise, trouble. There we go. Corruption's at 7%. Yeah. And on this one, no corruption on the power plant. But I still need more oil. Otherwise, we're going to be in trouble. Excellency? Excellency. That's my name. Right, yeah, get yourself out over there. Pronto. Don't hang around. Why are you so slow? It is desperately unhelpful that you're so slow. Right, how's the research coming along? Just out of interest. Just, you know, I'm just asking because... oh, you're researching a new policy. Okay. And I haven't assigned you one. Okay, well, I should then, shouldn't I? Let's... give me something that will give me money. We could decriminalise alcohol. That'll cheer everybody up. Yeah, no, it also boosts prosperity. Yeah, okay, do it. This is a terrible idea. Yes, I do want you to waste your time on it. Don't question me, son. No, that's fine. Also, you go meet with a lobbyist. I need the money. You also go meet with a lobbyist. I need the money. All right, that's 240 billion back in the kitty. I need more power. Ooh, yeah. How much do you produce? Oil production 94. Yes. How much do you use? 140. Oh. Yeah. What does this button do? Overpressure it. Triple your operating expenses in order to increase power by 10%. Let's not. No, that feels like a dreadfully poor idea. I desperately need more money. More power. Have I got anybody who can potentially do that for me? What are you working on? You're working on offshore banking. Well, that brings in more cash. That's good. Doesn't bring in any more money. Maybe I could import some oil from a neighbour. Feels wrong and bad, but there you go. Exports, oils. Axtijan will sell us some oil. Let's get them on the blower. Hey up! How's it going there, Spectacles? Yes, lovely to see you. You're a splendid individual, and I think you're wonderful. Right, I want to buy oil, please. And I'll go with 10. I'll go with 20 for now. There you go. Thank you. It's improved the relationship a little bit. That's nice. And yeah, long may that last, because neighbours who trade rarely go to war. At least that's what I've heard. Yeah. Okay. Now we're in a positive position. Oh, I've got power now. Right. Let's get manufacturing up. Yes, baby. Right. Manufacturing. Let's sling that up over here. It has to be adjacent to a town. All right. Well, let's find a town that we're not too bothered about hacking them off. The light blues. They 44% like me. That makes me super popular. All right. Good work. Yeah, what should this produce? Well, we've got processed food. I haven't got any plastic. Household goods. I haven't got whatever you need there. Aluminium and gold bars. Oh. No, that's what it needs. I haven't got any aluminium. Luxury goods. Luxury goods. There you go. Right, now we're kicking. Now we've got something that we can actually work with here. Export as many as you can. I need the money. There you are. Right. That's going to wrap it up for this this instalment. I'm going to stick around with this for 3 because I don't anticipate still being in business after that point. Because as you can see, famed actress Ilya Zeniab will be starring in an immoral American movie that makes light of our people. I normally wouldn't raise this, but a statement might be appropriate under the circumstances. We can revoke her passport. Conservatives go, yeah. Liberals go, oh. Or we can just leave it. Leave it, mate. Let's not get involved. That's a cultural thing. That's got nothing to do with us. Apparently I've got to build a hospital in Banifa. Alright, well I'm okay to do that. Yeah. I'll build you a hospital. I'll build you a hospital real good. Which sounds like a threat, but it's honestly not. Talk to me about the budget. How are we doing? International export 6. Yes. Now though we have got luxury goods happening. Yes. State-run factories earn nothing selling luxury goods to domestic markets. Okay, surely that would be an export though. Well, we're not even exporting them. So in which case, let's turn this off and just sell it domestically. All right, if this clicked, it will ignore domestic demands. No, let's not ignore them. We're producing 32 of these a go. That might be a whole bunch of cash waiting to happen. We need more power. We need power independence. That's what we need. Have I got any UN camps left? 2 in the capital. Right. I'm going to build farms and then I'm going to set fire to these dudes. I'm going to do that next time. Thanks very much for watching. I've been Colonel Failure. Fling a subscription this way if you can be bothered, and I'll talk to you very soon. Stay loyal, won't you? You wouldn't want me to send the police round. Thanks for watching. Cheerio.